EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Harrison Butker set to get us started. And off we go with Week 1 from Brazil. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
A run. This is Hampton. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
On play action. Now Herbert rolling right. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Yellow.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
And he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Chiefs. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7, Chargers 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. first catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Here's Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
5-9, 5-9.
Now it's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the hit.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. On the run to the right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Yellow. My time.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, it's Matt Araiza to punt for KC. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Set. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case,
well cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. The gain is 64.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Walker.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set.
Herbert. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On play action, it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Molden on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Rushed, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw to the left side. Caught by Kelsey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
Chargers 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Now Herbert. Right side hauled in by McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll let one go down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Play action now. It's Herbert. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Moving left. The field, it's Worthy. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Bryce. They'll come up here, first and 10.
16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. On third down, Mahomes. He's got his man, Max Burton. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tarheed still there for the stop.
Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Bryce. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This one caught at the 4.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Hey, 43.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and goal.
43. 43. Yellow. Go up. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Watch out.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Loose past the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. 1st down, L.A.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert forced to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he'll be out. Of bounds at the 5.
36 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll run with Hampton. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Set. Go.
We'll try to run with Hampton. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1.
Chiefs 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hot! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chargers 31. Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready? Run! Set. Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Herbert now on first down. This one complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Wide open. He's the tight end. He's got this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Good blocking, and he's in. Alec Ingold. Touchdown Chargers. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Mahomes. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second down. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Moving outside the pocket. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this will be incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. One more time with Hampton. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Mahomes back. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll get this complete to Walker. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's dropped off for Walker. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. One last shot now for Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here we go. One final play. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And an important one at that. They win their opener in Brazil against the team that's won the AFC West 9 years in a row. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil as we say so long from Sao Paulo.